Hey guys, how's it going? It is Wednesday, October the 1st, 2014, so it's time for the Doctor Who review for last Saturday's episode. Today we're reviewing episode 6, The Caretaker. Now, this is a fun little episode. Basically, the Doctor has to go to Coal Hill School because he believes there's an alien threat there. And how he does that is he disguises himself as the brand new caretaker after hypnotizing the old one. You really get to see how alien the Doctor is as he interacts with the other teachers, the students. Um, he's not hiding himself very well. He thinks he is. He's deep cover, and basically all he did was put on a different jacket, and he's still walking around with alien devices in his hands and stuff like that, and whipping out a screwdriver whenever he needs it. So his method of being undercover is not all that great. The best thing, though, I think about this episode is not the monster of the week. Now, the monster's cool. Don't get me wrong. It does look a little bit like a transformer, but it's an alien robotic killing machine. But that's not what's cool. What's cool was the relationship and the interaction between the Doctor, Danny, and Clara as Danny starts to figure stuff out, and finally they tell Danny what the truth is. And in his defense, or is his, to his credit, he takes it pretty well, I think. He doesn't really like the Doctor, and the Doctor really doesn't like him. And there is a bit of kind of a class warfare thing going on. The Doctor, I still don't understand this whole thing about not wanting soldiers aboard aboard the TARDIS. He took Jack Harkness on. He was a group captain in the RAF, con man from the 51st century, time agent, bit of a soldier. So he took him on. And the Doctor himself. He fought in the Time War as a soldier. Well, more like a general type position. And Danny kind of notes that. Danny was a sergeant, as we learn, in the British military. And you have this kind of weird vibe. The Doctor doesn't like Danny because he was a soldier. Danny doesn't like the Doctor because he's kind of an arrogant leader, and Danny's like, I've served under people like that. They don't care about the underlings, they can actually, push people too far. So there is kind of the button heads on that one. The relationship between the Doctor and Clara is a bit kind of like a father-daughter relationship now, isn't it? It's almost like Clara wants the Doctor to approve of Danny, much way a young woman would want her father to approve of her date. It's kind of like that relationship. She really wants the Doctor to approve of Danny. And in the end, he kind of gives his blessing, like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I do like the fact that the Doctor gets it wrong at first. He believes it's Adrian, the guy with the kind of Matt Smith look-alike with the bow tie. As soon as I saw the guy, I was like, man, that guy looks like Matt Smith. And of course, the Doctor's like, well, that's obviously who she's going to go for. That's who she's kind of, falling for before. And a bit to his shock, Clara chose somebody else, or a different type of person. And I love that. I love the fact that when Danny finds out, he doesn't just hop into the TARDIS to have adventures with him. He's kind of staying behind. He's kind of like Clara's anchor into the normal world. I think eventually he'll probably join the TARDIS team, start going off and having adventures. But for right now, he's kind of like the same situation that Gwen was in Torchwood. She had Torchwood, and then she had her husband. who eventually did start having adventures with Torchwood as well. But there was that separation between her professional life and her personal life, and Clara has that now. She has a kind of a professional life with the TARDIS and the Doctor, and she has a personal life with Danny. And that's also kind of a theme with Clara in this episode. The first part of the episode, we see them in different various states of dire needs, and on a planet about to die, they're tied up, she's been running around, and then she has to go running with Danny, and she's like, I can't keep this up. Now she can. Now she can separate. Danny knows what's going on. There's that separation, yet Clara's in a good place right now. The kid at the end, I can't remember her name. I think her name's Charlotte, I think. I'm not sure if I like her or not. She's a bit of a smart ass. But I guess that's the way she's supposed to be. Maybe she'll grow on me. She probably will. She's supposed to be in the next episode. And, yeah, she'll probably grow on me, I think. But for right now, I'm not really sure about her. But all in all, though, it was a fun little episode. My only drawback, and I know people probably said all of this before, where was Ian? Ian is supposed to be the headmaster of Coal Hill School. If there's an alien threat at Coal Hill School, you think he'd show up, but he doesn't. Supposedly, though, there's going to have an explanation. He could show up in one of the later episodes. It's very possible. But, there you are. Alright, well, that's about it for today. And, well, I will talk to you later on. I am going to try to start doing 2 videos a week. This coming up week. So, there we go. Alright, I'll see you guys later on.